Planet Zoo has been rated E10 by the ESRB for crude humor, mild blood, and mild violence. It has been approved for all players aged 10 years and up. Hi, folks. So we just had something interesting happen. I did this entire recording where, I looked at the reports. I, got rid of some sable antelope because they were fighting. I've changed the price of admission, trying to find a happy medium between overpriced and underpriced, and then started a build right here, which is going to be for the Fossa, which is a carnivorous species from Madagascar. It's cat-like and is the primary predator for lemurs, with the intention of basically turning this area into kind of a Madagascar jungle thing. Anyway, I was in the middle of doing this when my recording software crashed. And when I sorted out the recording software, it said, everything you've recorded so far is corrupted and unusable. So I'm like, great. Anyway, rather than delete everything and start over, I just decided to let you guys know what was going on and start from here. Like I said, we're playing admission games. Okay, $70 is no longer overpriced, apparently. Anyway, guys, I'm just going to keep on working on this. Not going to give a real elaborate opening, obviously, because, I mean, no offense to you guys, but I've already done that once, and I'd rather just get the build finished. I put in two other, the last episode was all about that lemur habitat. Well, I put in two more lemur habitats, for one for each of the other two, for the other two lemur species. Also, we were having problems with the aardvark and the crowding. Not that the aardvarks were crowded, but that the people were freaking the aardvarks out, so I lowered the number of people allowed in the zoo. Hopefully that'll help. If not, what I can do is I can rebuild the aardvark habitat to make it less open and public. Give the aardvarks a little more privacy. Almost finished with this little fence. That's good enough. I'm going to put this other line of fence along the back here. I hate building big square zoos. I did that a lot early on when I was as a Planet Zoo player, and I discovered that I hated it because I can't think of any zoo that looks like a bunch of grid squares, right? Well, making a freestyle zoo that's not a big grid means that occasionally you have to deal with the fact that your building objects aren't going to slide easily across things. That's all right. Also, originally this was going to be a speed build, but I decided when I had to restart the recording that I wasn't going to do that. I'm going to do this in real time. I've had a couple of people request that I do more real-time build, and I'm okay with that generally, unless it's going to be long and tedious. You know, I mean, if building it in real time makes it look like a 3-hour build, then, you know. And I've heard other people, and they're like, yeah, I spend 9 hours building my habitats. And I'm like, how? How do you possibly spend that much time on your habitats? And, you know, because even when I'm moving slowly, it never usually takes more than an hour and a half, 2 hours. And usually a lot less than that on some of them. I mean, building those other 2 lemur habitats, I think it took me 20 minutes apiece, because mostly I was copy-pasting. No offense to the lemurs, but once you have one of their habitats down, you can pretty much just copy it, because they all live in the same habitat in the same part of Madagascar under the same conditions. So if you make your red ruff lemurs happy, your black and whites are going to be happy, and your ringtails are going to be happy. Just the way it is. And I don't understand the need to make work for yourself. I mean, go ahead and make it as challenging as you want to, but why make it harder? You know? One more right here. And then what we're going to do after this is I'm going to bring this bad boy like that. There we go. Now let's match up the barrier with the actual fence. Okay, that's working. Okay, all right, very good, very good. Now we need, I guess we need a habitat gate, don't we? Here we go. Yeah, I like that. Let's take some of this bamboo. Not trying to really do much more than thicken up the bamboo at this point. Stacking it on top of one of itself, I guess. Let me know if you guys can hear me well enough, okay? I can't tell from the inside. Okay, we have a male and a female. We'll see if these fences can keep them in. If not, I may end up starting this video over anyway. I'll build one. Okay, let's check something real quick. Aha! They can get up there. Okay, well, let's pause that right now. So basically, I need to keep him from being able to get out. So I'm going to double the height of the fence. Like so. And then and then you know what? I got a better idea than these rocks. I mean, the rocks look cool, but if they're not going to keep the fossa in the habitat, then, you know, they can go. You know? We're going to do this. Let's do it right. Here. Not perfect, but it will work. Okay, I don't want to edit the group. I just want one piece. Like over on the other side, we're going to cover it up with a pole. Disney tricks, ladies and gentlemen. Disney tricks. That's what we're using here. You know, Disney spent millions of dollars doing research and found out there's a color, a particular color, that if you paint something this color, people will most likely ignore it. They'll just, oh yeah, it's that they acknowledge that it's there, whatever it is, but they don't pay a lot of attention to it. What the hell? Are they kidding me with this? Okay. Well, if it doesn't want to cooperate, it doesn't want to cooperate. I really want to know how they're going to be climbing up a concrete wall, but okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. Let's get them someplace to live. We'll get them food and such. Start with a basic shelter. I like using these fancy water pipes because it adds to the look of the zoo. It's very cool. They have food pan, access to water. I'm going to do this first so that they don't starve to death while I'm building their habitat. So at least the keepers will look after them, right? While I'm building the habitat. Oh shit. I hadn't thought about that. Hold on. Looks like I need to put these back after all. Problem with animals that can climb and jump real high is their escape risks. There we go. They can go anywhere that there's blue. And there's no risk of escape. They can't jump over the top of the wall because I add another layer of it. So let's get this built. All right. We'll give them a blood pumpkin because blood pumpkins are cool. Skittle feeder. I'm not going to give them one of these because those are not part of their natural environment. You know, neither antelope nor zebras are part of the Fossa's natural environment. Everybody loves a cardboard box. Fossas are technically cats, so they're going to love a cardboard box. And a tennis ball. I mean, you know, we are talking about an animal that's about the size of a German Shepherd. I've never known any German Shepherd not to love playing with a tennis ball. Tighten these barriers up a little. Yeah. All right. So they got their toys, they got their food. They still need climbing. And that'll do it for their climbing. That's literally all they need. How about that? Okay. Their habitat's well matched already. They do need coverage. They need coverage. They've got no plants. We'll fall back to our always dependable bamboo. And strangler vine. I'm going to put a strangler vine in here because these trees just look cool. Right there. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that weird screechy noise you just heard was the fossa. These are jungle animals. We should make it look like they live in a jungle. I think that's enough. Yeah, they're doing well. Okay, folks. This is our Fossa habitat. I move this giant rhubarb plant out here. Add to the jungle aspect of this area of the zoo. I think it just, if you're going to have a tropical jungle part of your zoo, it behooves you to have tropical jungle plants in that part of the zoo. All right. Now we can put in all the what I call the incidentals. The fun part of building the habitat is done, so now we can do the advertising and the sales part. Okay. All right, so our habitat education sign is now geared for the fossa. We'll put one here, one there. We're not going to put many of these down because I purposefully limited the viewing area. Oh, for crying out loud, guys. Now, you don't have to be as detailed as I'm getting with this zoo when you make your own. You make it as detailed as you want or as non-detailed as you want. There's nothing wrong with having a basic zoo if what you're looking for is a basic zoo. It's May according to the internal clock, so let's make this a July presentation. Where are you guys going? Okay. Having only one fossa means the space problem is solved. Would I have liked to have had two? Yes, but that's all right. One last thing. Another piece of research that the Disney company did, they found out how far a person carrying garbage is willing to walk in a theme park. And it turns out that it's no more than like 15 steps. So one of the things that Walt Disney, when he was alive, one of the things he ordered for all of his parks is that there'd be a trash can every 15 or so steps because he didn't like the litter that was showing up. All right, we got lots of space here. I need to figure something out to do here. And then over here. I'm going to shape this lake a little better, and we're going to incorporate it into something. Maybe hippopotami, maybe crocodiles. It's going to look pretty good. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. This is our fossa habitat. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. I think it worked. I think it looks really good. I would have preferred to have two fossa, but space restrictions, you know, you have to adapt. You have to make choices. Excuse me, it's getting late and I just yawned into my microphone. I apologize. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. I will see you in the next video. Just so you know, I've got a second zoo in development. I'm just not ready to put it on the net yet. So I'll talk to you later. Have fun. Enjoy your zoo builds. I hope to hear from you. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye.
You could be a part of it. There's a revolution, you could be the start of it. Better get a move on while there's still a chance of it. If there's no improvement, this could be the last of it. Nature was a haven, now we need saving. No more conversation, time for cultivation. We all got a part to do to help the world pull through. But you You gotta build a zoo. This is the law of the jungle, as old and as true as the sky. The forest protected shall prosper, the forest neglected shall die. You've an aptitude to change attitudes, cause we have to prove it. That planet to grab your shovel. There's work to do, the world's in trouble. You gotta build a zoo.